This is the Not On My Watch show, and we are about to interview one of my favorite people on the planet. Let me bring me up so you know who it is that is talking to you now. This is Dr. Baruch. This is the Not On My Watch show, and we like to bring attention to subject. We like to bring attention to people that are doing great things, and we've got none other than Brother Adiyb Muhammad in the studio with us. And Brother Adiyb, thank you for coming on board today.
Well, thank you for having me, Dr. Baruch.
Yes, sir. Let's make sure you're on board. Now I got you on board, so now at least they're not looking at me wondering, well, that's Dr. No. Okay. I'm having to do, just to let everybody know, I'm doing the engineering, the production, and I'm on the other side of the camera. So I'm on both sides of the camera. I'm working the board. I'm working it all today.
He the everything, man.
That's it. So if you see a half-second delay, it's just because I couldn't run over there and get there quicker. But I'm talking to somebody who's familiar with production, familiar with, the arts and theater and films. And, we've got Brother Adiyb. Brother Adiyb, you from this area?
Yeah, I'm from D.C.
What part?
Actually, south, like they say, southeast.
Southeast. I tell people when they say, where you from? I say southeast. They say, southeast what? And I said, well, Southeast is its own state. You haven't heard of that? Yeah, this is Southeast, like Southeast New York. No. This is Southeast, right in the corner of what some people call D.C., but it's Southeast. So I know what's up, Southeast. And you are a who? You tell me.
Okay, I look at myself as somewhat of a Renaissance man.
Yep.
I'm an actor. Mm-hmm. I'm a producer, a director, now an author, as well as a acting coach and teacher.
Mm-hmm. Great.
I've been fortunate to work with some phenomenal mentors, which brought me to a place in my development that I'm completely comfortable with sharing my experiences with other people who are interested in those areas.
Great. And in the world of acting and performing and the performing arts, what are some of the recent things or some of the video, TV, productions that you've been in?
Okay, I've been in shows that you probably might be familiar with. I've been on House of Cards. Mm-hmm. I've been on Veep. I've been on Criminals at Work. For My Man, which is TV1. Criminals at Work is BET. House of Cards, that's starring Kevin Spacey. Veep, let me see. I've been in a couple of independent films like Boss 2 coming up soon. Second Chance by Randall Lawrence Films, not to mention I actually directed a short film called The Last Beating. I mean, I've been in a few nice projects in the area.
And there's word on the street that you might be able to sing.
Yes, that's what they tell me. I hit a note every now and then. I actually started out singing before I got into acting. So,
okay.
I love it.
Okay. Mm-hmm. And that singing, you and I have worked on some projects right here at the restaurant.
Yes.
Yeah.
We're
going to make that happen all over again.
Yes, we are.
You stay tuned. It's coming. It's coming. Absolutely.
Really.
You're also an author. Let's check it out. What you got?
Okay, this is the book that I've currently co-wrote with.
I'm not going to be able to zoom in on it, but we're going to.
It's called Masters of Success. I was fortunate enough to be one of the co-authors with Brian Tracy, who has a $500 million company called Brian Tracy International, in which he's written over 80 to 90 books. He's a guru as it relates to success coaching, entrepreneur development, and speaking.
Yeah.
And as a result of a philosophy that I espouse called Creating the Current, myself and other entrepreneurs and professionals, we had an opportunity to reveal our secrets for mastering success in areas of health, which you are very familiar with, my brother.
Absolutely.
Wealth and lifestyle.
Great. Well, we need all of that.
Definitely.
We definitely need all of that. And the combining all of that together, from the performing arts to, now being an author and then being a conscious brother, you bring all that together and it becomes you, the Renaissance man.
Hey, that's what I call it.
That's it. And where do you see yourself going? Where does this go from here?
Well, actually, my company, Black Carpet Productions, which we were originally set up and designed to help up-and-coming playwrights get their plays performed on stage. Well, we were relatively successful in that area because I actually produced a couple of well-known plays, and I co-produced a couple of plays like the National Organ Donor Awareness stage play, 8 Parts of Life, as well as Dry Bones, which was a play that highlighted the challenges of returning citizens. So this year, actually, we've gotten into filmmaking at Black Carpet Productions. So we're not only looking for up-and-coming playwrights who want to get their theatrical productions done, but we're also looking for people who want to venture into short films, and later on, as we develop more, then we'll move into independent full featured film. Right now, one of the things we're doing is we're actually engaged in doing promotional videos for small businesses and nonprofit organizations as a means to help them not have to pay so much for advertising.
Oh, okay. Oh, I mean, everybody I know needs to be zooming in on that. So we're going to make sure we give out your contact information, and we make that happen.
No doubt, no doubt.
And so this is marketing that you're providing for people, and you bring the art, you bring the talent that can perform the commercial or whatever that marketing is.
We bring the film making, the actual person behind the camera. We bring the editing, and we help them develop their marketing strategy as it relates to what they want to say about what it is they do.
Oh, that's great, man. That's great. I like that idea, especially when you know you're not going to be spending the kind of money that
you usually spend.
Yeah.
We're about, I say we probably charge 1/3 of what one would even enter into talking about.
Sure. That's what's up. And the work with the book, you're doing public speaking, you're going around telling people what you okay. Yeah, I see it. I see it all coming together.
Yeah, it really because see, that's the thing that a lot of people say to me. Of course, some of my contemporaries or brothers who I've been knowing for years, who may have been in this business before I got into the business.
Keep it open.
My approach to it is that when you see me writing, you see me acting, producing, directing, all of those things in my mind come together in order to create content.
Yeah.
You know, like one of the things I teach my students is, you know, it's wonderful to be an incredibly talented person as it relates to the craft. But the reality is, like one of my mentors told me, who's a very, very, very well-known teacher, acting coach and teacher in the country, of which I'm considered one of his master students, if you will. He said to me one day, he said, the only way I could absolutely ensure my success in this business is to be able to not only be in front of the camera, but be behind the camera, be able to write and be able to create my own projects and star in them and have other people come.
Man, that sounds like me today. Let's see. I'm in front, I'm behind, I'm starring.
You the man. So you can relate to what I was saying. You're doing it right now as we speak.
Yeah.
Creating content.
And I'm getting better because it wasn't this good the first show. I was like, okay. But yeah, it's important that, you know, we do take control of the content, and we take control of that leadership and what people are seeing and what they're hearing, and being able to make it relate to them, and also directing them as to how you want them to think about, let's just say, a black man.
Exactly.
You have the capacity to control that, just like they've been controlling it for years and giving us these negative images. We've got the capacity now to give us positive.
That's one of the major things. It's funny you should mention. That's one of the major things that drive me personally.
Okay.
I'm 60 plus, so what I've seen in terms of movies,
I'm 30 plus. So
I figured.
I'm 30 plus.
Add a couple number 3. But what I've seen, and I'm like everybody else. I enjoy Samuel Jackson. I enjoy Denzel, Forrest Whitaker, and all these brothers who are phenomenal actors in their own right. Some of the projects that I've seen them in, going back to Sidney Poitier, Bill Cosby, and Harry Belafonte, is they were very entertaining as such. But then when I look at the overall industry of Hollywood, if you will, I look at a couple of things. One, I look at, it seems like to me, and this is my personal perception, every film starring a black man seems to be the ones that'll be successful here lately has been they got to be slaves, subservient in some way to other people.
Right.
Now, of course, we got that other part of it where the brothers are negative images, and what I mean by that, they're people who are not the best of society, drug dealers and all of that. All that's entertaining, well and fine, because I've done it myself. I played gangsters in movies and stuff like that. But my thing that I want to push, because I have grandchildren, I have granddaughters, and I have grandsons. And one thing I would like for them to see when they go to films, to see brothers and sisters who are positive images of success in America.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, people can say what they want about the Cosby Show, but that was one of the areas and elements of a positive representation of a family.
Yeah.
You know? I mean, Good Times had its time and all of that too, but they were showing different things. But the thing was, it was love there. It was an element of a family, an intact family. Now, of course, to me, our responsibility as filmmakers, because I begin to consider myself as one, is that we can do whatever we do, but we have to understand the responsibility of subliminally suggesting through what we portray a positive perception of us as people.
Yeah.
I think that's super important. And it begins with you as a person not having to feel as though you got to depend on Hollywood to make it possible for whatever it is you create to be distributed.
Yeah. Well, the internet is kind of opening up.
Oh, didn't it?
Yeah.
To me, that's the biggest blessing on the planet right now for creative people, whether it's music, theater, film, or whatever, because you can definitely get your message out there.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
You know,
YouTube and other vehicles and venues are making you can become your own, film producer, and you can produce your own short films and commercials, and then you can get paid for it.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a big
and
deal.
you can like, one of the things I teach my students is that, you can be a great actor, but pay attention to the business. Pay attention to how you can effectively use social media marketing as a means to brand yourself and get people to see what you have to offer. You don't have to wait no more.
Right. So our audience want to know how to get in contact with you. How do we reach you? And not only how, but why do we reach you? So that we can zero in for those people who are listening and like, okay, I'm an author, or okay, I'm a filmmaker, or okay, I'm an actor or an actress, and I want to figure out how to move forward. Tell us some of the areas of expertise or some of the consultative advice and support and teachings and lectures that you have that might make somebody understand, okay, this is a good reason to get in contact with them.
This would be the primary reason that one would want to contact me. Black Carpet Productions, like I previously mentioned, we're in the business of helping up-and-coming playwrights who want to get productions out there. Then that's both theatrical and film. From the standpoint of your passion, what I teach in creating the current philosophy is that you as an individual have the complete capability of determining your results by, first of all, identifying what it is you're passionate about. Once you identify what it is you're passionate about, you identify how what you're being passionate about can help or serve other people in some way. Once you can identify whatever it is that you provide in the way of a product, a service, or information, which would mean that you would be a consultant. As long as that product, that service, or that information you provide is quality information that in some way can benefit some need for people. And once you do that, then we can develop a very, very precise strategic marketing plan for you to get out there, if that's what you want to do. Now, you have two types of people. Some people want to be in the forefront of being out there. And that's people like myself, because I'm an actor and all of that. So I want you to understand who I am, understand my brand, and therefore Black Carpet Productions represents me and my brand. And my VP, which is Joycelyn Fowler-Moeller, who's my strategic marketing person. And what we do is help other people get this stuff out there. So if you want to talk to us, because what she's great at is helping small businesses and helping people who want to have nonprofit organizations get their nonprofit status. We do a lot of things that I'm not going to totally get into it right now.
Sure.
It'll be another hour. But we're driven by one simple concept, that your success is always in direct relationship to how many people you're willing to help or serve in some positive way.
Great.
And that's across the board. So if you want to talk to me about anything associated with you as a person that don't have a business that want to start one, if you're a person that have a business and you want to get your stuff out there in a social media strategic marketing fashion, or if you're a writer, that's where I'm at.
That's what's up. And again, your contact information?
My contact information is real simple. www.blackcarpetproductions.net.
That's it.
Adiyb at blackcarpetproductions.net.
Spell Adiyb.
ADIYB at blackcarpetproductions.net. And my phone number is 202-286-9793.
One more again.
202-286-9793. Oh, by the way, you can get Masters of Success on Amazon, or you can go to my website, www.blackcarpetproductions.net, and get the book through my website as well. You can get autographed hard copies, and you can get an ebook if you prefer.
Great. Okay. Well, brother, I appreciate you coming on board and sharing with us, what it is that you're doing and how you can help those of us that are out here trying to up our game. And look forward to hearing some great things from you, and also working with you and making some of these great things happen. Appreciate you.
Hey, Dr. Brook, man, it's always an extreme pleasure to deal with you, my brother from another mother.
There it is.
Because, we tight.
We tight
we
like
go
that.
Back.
We tight
we
like
about
that.
to bring some things back over to the everlasting life in the way of song.
That's what's up. This has been the Not On My Watch show. And again, I'm Dr. Baruch, and I look forward to catching you next week on Tuesday as we do the health literacy show with myself and Helise. And we do the Not On My Watch show on Wednesday. Actually, we're breaking it up, so we're doing the health show and the Not On My Watch show on Tuesday and Wednesday. And we do the health show from 11. That's the health literacy show with Dr. Baruch and Helise from 11 to 12. And then from 12 until 1, we're doing the Not On My Watch show. Not On My Watch conceptually is finding out all that stuff that you didn't know was out there, but now you know it's out there, and we're bringing exposure to it. So until then, have a great week. Stay tuned to eLife Media. Remember, share, like, post, send it to folks so that they'll see it. Share this video with them, and also subscribe to our page. Thank you. Have a great day. Peace.